So there's this thing that the narcissist does right before they leave. And why do they do it? It's just something that you don't see coming unless you know. So the last trick, the last laugh. Who has the last laugh? Watch this video because I'm going to talk about exactly this. Hello and welcome back. I hope that you're all doing really well. So in today's video, we are talking about the narcissist's last trick. What is this? What am I talking about here? The last thing that they do to you before they leave. And they do this every single time. My friends, those of you who have experienced this will know exactly what I'm talking about. They do this every single time. But before I get into the video, just quickly want to mention that I do go live on this channel once a week. And if you have any questions or there's something on your minds, or you would like to just join in with the fun over on the lives, because yes, they are fun. We're going into season 3, I believe. So if you want to join the live streams and join the wonderful community chat that's going on alongside the live streams, I would say please check out the description box, but also the community tab, because I post everything over there basically. So today's video, we are talking about the narcissist's last trick, the last thing that they actually do to you. Do you know what? Like, throughout the whole entire relationship, okay, it has been fraught with so much pain, so much confusion. You don't even know where you stand. They are literally running you in circles. You basically are lost within yourself, within this entire thing that you have with this narcissist. And now the wonderful thing is that you know that they are a narcissist, but this is the last thing that they actually do to you. Now, this is what I wanted to talk about, is this last thing that they actually do to you. You're probably thinking, well, what is it? What is it that they actually do to you? Do you know what, my friends? Before they leave, they've got to completely devalue you. And you're like, Anushka, they've done this so many times. This isn't the first time. No, but what I mean is they have to destroy you before they leave. So they have to leave you on the floor, broken, completely not even knowing who you are, like missing your identity. You don't even know who you are. You're a shell of your former self. And it's really hard for you to understand exactly what's going on, because actually what it is that the narcissist strikes right at your most vulnerable. You're at this stage where, you know, you're in your life and, you know, you've gone through a rough patch with the narcissist and you're trying to kind of understand it, trying to work through it. And then they just do this. Or it could be that over a succession of time, they have been putting you down, making this whole scenario difficult, but they then leave. Or it could be that some awful thing has happened outside of the relationship. Life happens, awful things happen. And at that point, when you really need the narcissist, they are not there. And this happens specifically. This happens on purpose. And the reason for that is when the narcissist is discarding, because remember, their behaviors go in a cycle. Value, devalue, discard. Value, devalue, discard. So when they're at the devalue stage and the discard stage, in between that part of the cycle, what they are doing is they have to break you apart. They have to leave you broken. Because it can't be that you're going to be left in the best possible shape of your life and then they're going to leave and you're going to do better than them. Oh no, that's not what this is about. They would not be able to stand the fact that this is what's going on. So they have to leave you broken. They have to leave you on the floor because you can't do better than them. They're the ones that have got to be doing better all the time. So if you are left in devastation, how are you going to get past this relationship? How are you going to be able to move forward? Can you see what's happening here? You're not allowed to get past You're not allowed to move forward from this relationship. That's not what they want. Because remember, this is all about attachment. The attachment disorder. They don't attach to you in a healthy way, but they also don't leave in a healthy way. They also don't detach in a healthy way. So they don't want you to detach because they believe that you're their property. You belong to them. They own you. That's the way they look at it. So if you're in a place where you're feeling vulnerable, you're weak, you don't know yourself, then that's where you're going to stay. Or so they think. They want you to stay in that place. They want you to feel devastated, weak, unable to move forward, because they don't want you to move forward and forget about them and be with someone else and have your life together and be okay. They don't want that to happen. They want to know that they can come back to you whenever they are ready. Remember, they have people that they cycle through. This person and that person and that person, and then they come back. That's why they have this collection of people. And so they feel like if you have moved on, well, they're not going to be able to come back because you're with somebody else. But you see, this is what they see moving on as. They see that you replace a person, you move on and you have another person. But how is that really moving on? What, so you just get rid of this person and you get another person? So all you're doing is you're just doing the same thing with another person. That's not really moving on. When we move on, we do the work. We try to understand what is going on, why this has happened. We work on ourselves. Narcissists don't do this. I did a video all about this. I'm going to link it here. Narcissists don't really move on. So this is why they repeat these cycles, which is why they feel like if they leave you broken, vulnerable and weak, they feel if they leave you here and they go off and they do their own thing, they think that, I'll be able to come back and they are going to be here where I left them. You see, they don't understand the concept of free will. Actually, you have your own mind. You have free will. You can do whatever you want. You are free, so to speak. But they don't think so, because this is why they control. This is why they manipulate. This is why they do all these things, so that you don't actually move forward. They don't want you to go. They don't want you to move forward. So that is the last trick. The last trick is exactly that, to basically put you down, make you feel vulnerable. And here comes the attachment disorder. So you're thinking, right, they've gone, that's fine, I'm going to move forward. No, because they're still attached onto you. In their mind, they don't want to let you go. They still believe that you belong to them. You're their property. So they can't detach from you in that way, which is why they keep still watching or stalking or wanting to know bits and pieces about you. This could even happen like months and years after the actual discard. So they want to know what you're up to, what you're doing, because they think that actually they can still get supply from you. This isn't about rekindling the relationship. They just still want to be able to get, you know, that kindness, that attention, that focus that you gave them from the beginning. They want to know that they can still get that from you. And the more people that they have, the better for them. Because remember, this is about collecting people to be able to give this to them. And this all stems from exactly this, the attachment disorder, which was developed in childhood. You know, when a child doesn't have a sense of self, when a child doesn't know who they are, when a child doesn't have parents who validate them, who give them this, they're constantly going to be looking for it in other people. And that's what they're doing. They don't take responsibility for their actions, for what they did, why they left you on the floor broken, weak, vulnerable. They're not going to take responsibility for that. And also, they're not going to offer you an explanation, so that you're not going to get closure of why they have done this. But this is part of their psychological makeup. This is about not being able to bond with people, not being able to attach to people in a healthy way, which is why they don't detach, which is why in most cases they do come back. They do hoover. They can't let go. It's part of the detachment. It's a very anxious attachment. It's a very ambivalent. It's a very non-bonding. And that is really what this is about, is that they don't actually bond to you in that way. It's more a transaction. What can you do for me? Why are you not doing this for me? It's a very entitled belief that they hold because their parents did that to them. So they're just repeating childhood patterns, childhood conditioning. Parents would have told them, why didn't you do this? Why? You need to do this. Child who then becomes the narcissistic adult does the same thing. You need to do this for me. You belong to me. So they repeat this, the same narrative, the same conditioning. This doesn't change because there's no one there in their lives that said, hey, this is wrong, or this didn't happen the right way. They don't understand it in that way. So they have issues with interpersonal relationships. That's really what narcissism is about. It's not being connected to yourself, not really understanding you, not understanding social cues, not understanding emotional cues from your environment. Just you make up the interpretation, which is skewed, which isn't how it's supposed to be, which is wrong. But they don't realize that. They believe that they can bend people's wills to their own making, to their own way that they want it to be. But they don't understand that people have free will, or they don't accept that people have free will. So that's why they do this. This is all very predictable. This is what most narcissists does. They are able to just discard and not feel anything. Yet you're left wondering why this has happened, but you don't see it happening because they've brought you so low. You're so disconnected from yourself. It's almost as though you see their reality. It's almost as though you see who they are. And you get to live their life through their way of seeing it, through their way of seeing it. So you see, my friends, this is all very, very strange, all very weird, yet it happens to most of us here. So this is the last trick. This is the last thing that they do. They devalue you so low, so bad, that you don't see it coming, because they completely get you to disconnect from yourself. That you don't know who you are because you're all about serving them, all about making them happy, when really this is about you and making you happy and making you feel good. But you're not living your life for you, you're living your life for them. So guys, I really hope that this video makes sense. And if you are someone that is going through this, please know that I do offer one-to-one consultations. Please see the description box below for more details. I've got a wonderful journal club, which I post every single Monday. And I've got a mentorship program, which is for those of you who would like to elevate, learn about different things on this journey. And this would be a great resource to work alongside any therapy or counseling that you're already receiving. Please see the description box below for more details. And I've got also a Discord server, which is absolutely free for you to join. It is a community of like-minded individuals, and you can share your experiences in this safe and contained space. If you want more details, please see the description box below. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.